Air just needs to press play.
Whoa, hello. Hey,
Hey,
is that Jeff?
that is me.
Hi, Jeff.
Hi, Eric.
I'm gonna start the stream now of our video.
Okay.
Cool.
Uh,
Uh,
sh- should we
yeah,
tell the folks what they're watching?
sure. Do you wanna tell them what they're about to see?
Sure, yeah. So Eric and I have a project called Shit Fireplace, and it's become an annual tradition. This is the sixth year, um, and it's just kind of like our take on the Yule log tradition.
Yeah, and I'm just going to start the stream now. We're going to see it right there. That's it. Oh wait, right there. That's it. It's
Uh,
starting.
there's a bit of a lag.
And where did we shoot this, Jeff?
Our friend Travis Cameron has some uh, has some land out by Boulier, Saskatchewan, uh,
Yes.
and he has a background in Foley, so he's been interested in Shit Fireplace before. Because if anyone isn't aware, Eric makes some wonderful Foley uh, cracks for this using crinkle paper,
Yes.
bacon frying, and other non-fire related fire sounding things.
Yeah. The soundtrack for this whole video is pretty much reconstructed out of other sounds, including other fireplace videos. Um, yeah, and that's my old toilet right there. I broke that toilet. I put a hairline fracture in it by dumping very hot water into it. When I was cleaning some floors, I guess the water was too hot for the porcelain or something, so we used it for our main fire pit this year. But if you saw in the background, there's also a barn that makes a prominent appearance in this year's video.
Will the barn go up in flames? Stay tuned.
Oh, interesting. I think I'm going to have to rejig our layout here so that we can be seen properly on the full
Right.
video.
I don't
Uh,
see your head, Eric.
apparently, apparently it's getting cut off. Oh, still getting cut off, I think. Interesting. Well, we might just be cut off.
That's
Um,
okay.
that's okay. We can still talk. I'm going to go back to this other one just for the sake of it. Um, So yeah, we've burned various things over the years, and we've burned in different locations. But this one was like really kind of special. It looked really great when we did it. I'm just gonna get another monitor in here. Yes, is it not showing? Um, yeah, I see. There's one question. How does Shit Fireplace work? Do people send you stuff, Jeff? Do people
Yes.
send us stuff?
No. Sometimes people send us stuff, and we would happily take submissions. This year we got some great submissions, including a Rough Rider jersey. I know everyone here's probably a Stampeders fan, but Eric and I are from Saskatchewan, and anyway, someone sent us this Rider jersey because the rider in question came out as a bit of a anti-vaxxer, like crazy kind of evangelist, 12 children weirdo guy. And anyway, someone couldn't stand to have this jersey in their house anymore and sent it to us to burn. And so we happily obliged.
One year we were sent a box of wedding invitations that were misprinted. and they wanted those burnt in fashion to get rid of them.
I think we've also, what else have we had sent to us? A $5 bill. We burned a $5 bill one year. Someone sent.
Yeah.
Shitty painting from an ex-boyfriend.
Yeah, yeah. Shitty paintings are a popular thing to burn in our project.
But
Someone's also asking how I broke the toilet. I mentioned it earlier that I put up some hot water in the toilet. It cracked it.
what were you cleaning, Eric?
My floors, just like some hot soapy water cleaning the floors, as you
It
do.
wasn't. It wasn't just a big poop.
It was not a big poop. Sorry, guys.
But other than people sending us random objects, we do kind of have our method down to a bit of a science where usually the day before or 2 days before, Eric and I go to various thrift stores throughout Regina, and we each grab a cart and we split up and we look for objects for about 30 minutes, some of which are topical, some of which are, just sort of funny objects. And then we meet back up and we go through the objects, and they have to pass both of our, the scrutiny of both of us to be included.
Yeah. Right now we're seeing Justin Bieber in the toilets. This was right around when Tim Biebs was unleashed onto the world, and we tried our best to get some Tim Biebs, but there was a huge lineup, and it was the Santa Claus parade, and we just could not get our Tim Biebs, so we had to dumpster dive to get these Tim Hortons cups and sandwich holders.
That's right. Yeah, there was a lineup around the block because all of the parents couldn't stand to be in the just couldn't stand to watch the Santa Claus parade without a little bit of kip.
Yeah, without their Timmies.
Yeah.
There's one other question I can see in the chat. Is there a dream item you would like to burn?
Eric, you've always wanted to burn a car, right?
Oh yeah, I've always wanted to have to cap off one of these videos with more specifically a truck that's just loaded with fireworks, just careening into the final fire, and then just fireworks go off. That's my dream.
I've always thought that starting with a cropped image, very close on an actual wood stove, and then slowly panning back from that, and then having an entire building, an entire house burn up would be pretty fun.
Yeah, we need to get a house. Just someone needs to donate us a house, and we'll do that next year.
Yeah.
Yeah. And who's not who's a fan of Shrek out there in the crowd? This was a special VHS box that included some extra knickknacks and toys or something like that along with it.
I guess Shrek isn't exactly topical anymore.
I think it kind of is. Shrek is never ending.
Is Shrek having a renaissance?
A Shrekissance? Sorry. No, I think Shrek is still just permeating the universe. Oh, someone says burn Shrek burn. Yeah. Do you think we could ever get someone to jump a dirt bike over the toilet or over the fireplace in a future video?
Yeah, I wish I
Maybe.
knew some. Actually, you remember Liam that helped us out with our Shit Fireplace thing at Mint Records, Eric?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He would be very into
Oh.
jumping over a fire in a motorcycle,
Oh,
I
he would
think.
for sure be a dirt biker.
Yeah.
Is that what they're called? Are they called dirt bikers? Do they prefer?
Or motocross racers.
Um, someone wants us to burn Joe Rogan. I think that's a very
Oh,
valid. How did we miss
yeah.
that? We should definitely get him into this next year.
Well, I looked pretty hard in the book sections of Valley Village and Salvation Army this year for like Jordan Peterson novels or yeah, what's that other dude that talks funny?
There's a lot of people that talk.
Yeah, the Talking Heads. We looked through the book sections often for Talking Heads. You'll see.
I, when I suggested that we burn the DVD RWs, it's just kind of like a weird suggestion, but now it's kind of one of my favorite things in this video for some
Oh,
reason.
really?
Just because it's like a format that is going to be archaic and
Right.
and DVD RWs and what was the other one? Is like DVD minus RW or something. Anyways, can never figure out what the purpose was for the different kinds of DVDs.
Oh my God, yes. That's one.
Um, yeah, and looks like the toilet is now cracking.
I really liked how the toilet slowly cracked over time.
Thanks to that hairline fracture. Just
That's right.
yeah.
Double burnable, yes. Excellent observation, Laura.
Oh yes, yes. That is exactly why we burned those. That's for sure. That's for sure. Oh yeah. So yeah, the soundtrack once again is like I recreate from scratch. So each one of those little Christmas ornaments hitting the toilet was like put in precisely, very precisely.
Yeah, if we had someone just taking sound from this, it would be a lot of like, what do we put in next, Eric?
Yeah, or like
this.
yeah, we're just kind of laughing and just like, oh, what's next? Yeah, maybe that thing. Maybe throw that thing in next.
There's a bit of like a balance of trying to see what will burn best, like conceptually with the objects in front of it or behind it, but also like making sure that you're burning something that's going to keep the fire going.
Yes, that is also key. It's a good balance that we achieve there.
Oh, I don't know if you can see this, but that was Prince Andrew's page on the Royals.
Right. And did he just get? Oh yeah, that's a good break there. Was there some like news about him just like this week or yesterday or something like that? Or
Yeah, I think he's trying to get his lawsuit thrown out, but I'm not sure what has happened with that.
We've got a comment saying that they think the soundtrack is surprisingly calm, considering the chaos, and that's why it's very calm because it is fabricated. Yeah.
Does anyone out there have anything that they would like to see us burn at some point, other than Joe Rogan?
Yeah. We have a mailing address if you want to send us some stuff. This one was a little on the nose, but that is the Earth. It will be on fire shortly.
Yes.
Have we burnt the queen before?
Um, that's a good question.
I feel like I don't think we have, but we should. I can hear Sean laughing in the background. What's he laughing
Yeah, I think they have something.
at? How has the fireplace evolved over the years? When we first did the first one, we shot it with the worst camera we could find, I think, wasn't it? And like,
Mini DV.
yes, on mini DV, and only like every year we kind of slowly make it a slightly better production.
It's up to
Only
4K now.
Yeah,
Or was shot,
shot
on
on
4K.
4K,
Right.
but it's still only 1080p.
I think we've got a little bit more bold in our decisions.
In our like items and our location.
Yeah. I think our items have become a bit more topical too, actually.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
It was quite apolitical in the beginning.
it was pretty random in the beginning, and now we kind of try
Yeah.
to find some stuff that connects with certain current happenings. Someone's asking, what sounds do you use to recreate the fire sound? Every year I take the previous year's soundtrack and add it into this current year's soundtrack, and then I start adding things on top of it. So there's a lot of also like bacon frying, hamburgers, steak frying, and like plastic crinkling and stuff like that. And so it's just like a dense layer of like things that sort of sound like fire. Someone's suggesting we burn an AOL install CD-ROM at some point, and I think that'd be great.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, one of my favorite things to burn is always like a children's stuffed animal, because it's just full of polycarbonates. They really work.
They go up a little too fast.
Yeah.
And I think they're supposed to be kind of like flame resistant, but they're still.
Or you would think that they should be, but they definitely aren't.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, they go down fast, like seconds. Someone's saying we should burn some regrettable food. What would be regrettable food? What would you define as regrettable food? I'm curious about what that would be. Do you have a regrettable food, Jeff?
I don't know. We've burnt bananas. We burnt a banana 2 years ago after the banana thing at
the
what's the Miami art show?
Yeah. Yeah, we burnt a duct taped banana a couple years ago.
We forgot to burn an NFT this year, Eric.
Right. You know, I was thinking we could have released this video as an NFT, then we could have burned copies of it to make it more valuable. You know?
Oh.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, there's
a great
the jersey.
idea.
There's the rider jersey.
I thought this would maybe create a bit more of a shitstorm, but we only got one. We only got one negative comment on the YouTube page from burning this jersey.
Yeah. I think they accused us of being a part of a COVID cult or something like that. And then,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah, don't get your rider jersey near an open flame.
Yeah, also very flammable.
Yeah.
Polyester.
Yeah. Were you a fan of this guy? Do you remember this guy doing a stand-up comedy?
Jeff Foxworthy.
Yes, that's his name.
I sort of remember the name, but I don't really remember his. I could. You remember his accent saying the first line of the joke, but then I don't remember the next. Oh, Swampy Communication Network has raised their hand.
Oh.
I'm just gonna. We have the Swampy Communication Network here.
Oh boy.
Yeah, look at this one.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hi. Yes. Hi, we have a question.
Yeah, long-time watcher, same color.
Not first-time watcher, barely caller.
We've watched this many times.
Yeah, we have a few things to say. First of all, what do you think your impact of all this noxious fumes are on the environment? Because we actually live in the swamp, and all of us live here, we work here, and what do you have to say about that? Dick?
Well, we try not to do this project near any swamplands. And
That's the second question.
We have a follow-up.
Follow-up.
Follow-up question. Have the noxious fumes from the offgusts of all of this burning shit ever gained any sort of sentience in the terms of a creature or other types?
And have you tried bottling the noxious gases?
Yes, that's a great idea. Jeff, I couldn't hear the full question, but are you able to answer that one?
I think they're referring to, you know, sort of the origin myth of Tab, and that like has the noxious fume from the fire attained sentience.
Oh, I would hope so. I think it has, because I think it kind of does communicate with us when we're working on this project. You know, like when we're trying to figure out what to burn, I think there's some sort of sentient, noxious gas creature that does communicate with us.
On the coming back to the question about how has Shit Fireplace evolved, I have now started to wear a respirator as I'm putting the objects in the fire. I think I've done that for the last 3 years, but the first 3 years were a little bit more cavalier.
They were smaller, and smaller fires.
Yeah.
Those years. So they were a bit more.
And also to come back to Jen's question about burning regrettable food, we did burn a can of beans once, and cans of beans explode because they get really hot and all the steam expands inside, and then it explodes.
Yeah, so don't put a sealed can of beans directly on fire. These were a bunch of plastic lemons. Is that right?
Yeah, did we have any real lemons to go with those though?
No.
Right, it was fake lemons, then we had the lemon
Yeah,
grinder.
we often do burn like plastic fruit, like decor fruit. You know, it's just one of those things that it should be burned.
Oh, and the turkey, right? Turkey.
Yeah, that bag was just kind of like a grab bag of a few different things. I'm always kind of amazed at the. Sorry?
I was just saying the toilet's really starting to fall apart now.
Oh yeah, it's barely there. I was gonna say that the elf on the shelf in the top right corner is like it sticks around for quite a while in this video. I really thought it was going to like fall off or catch a flame or something like that. This was donated to us by like a longtime fan viewer on Instagram, and they're like, please get rid of this tandem bicycle thing. I was like, sure, we'll swing by and get it. And I'm not sure why they wanted to get rid of it. It's like it's okay. It's like a fine little decor.
To Maggie, what would be fun about burning some Ken Griffey Jr.? I guess I don't know a lot about baseball, but I do remember Ken Griffey Jr. from the Simpsons episode when his head gets really big.
Oh yeah. Would it be like aren't baseball cards worth a lot? Or are they worth burning?
Oh yeah, that would make sense. Yeah.
Do you keep the ashes in urns or mayonnaise jars under the kitchen sink? for archival purposes. Then you recall the year by looking at the ash.
Ah. We did make actually, yeah, Amber's or not Amber.
Slime.
Slima is gonna bring us a example of
Yeah.
Shit Fireplace ash. One year we made can you see that? Artist multiples, which were these lovely little necklaces, and inside the necklaces was a vial of Shit Fireplace ash.
Yeah. They were a popular item in fashion that year.
We should make some like Christmas decorations, like Christmas tree decorations
Oh yeah.
that are
You
like
could
this.
just like
maybe a
seal
large
the
vial.
ash and resin in like some sort of ball. And then,
Yeah, that would be kind of fun.
Yeah. Or like you can make a star and put it on top of the tree out of ash.
Right. You know who I bet has some cool stuff to send us? Would be
Who?
Jet Thunder.
Oh, whoa. I think he left the chat
Jet
a
left
little
the
while
chat.
ago, but we should connect with Jet Thunder for sure.
I think we should connect with Jet Thunder. I would at least like to burn his Senate in a pamphlet or something.
Oh yeah.
Did
Do you know that you
as
can?
someone not sorry, as someone not from Calgary, how close did Jet get to being elected to Senate?
Yeah, tell us.
Well, I guess the Senate isn't an electable position.
Did you know that you can compress ash into zirconia stones?
I did know that.
You did know that. Why
Yeah,
haven't we
people-
done that?
We should. People get their bodies made into diamonds.
Oh, that's what that is. Okay.
Oh, sorry, we have a question from oh, sorry. We missed a question above, I think, Eric.
Oh, have you ever experienced a romantic attraction to any of the objects you have burned? Live, laugh, love, gets me every time. Jeff, do you have one?
I don't know. I'm trying to think. The rocket burning. Well, no. The banana.
The single banana.
No, I'm not sure. Fire is kind of boner-inducing enough on its own.
Okay, I don't want to spoil this video, but things do get pretty intense in the next 6 minutes, and when the full fire was going, it was pretty entrancing. Is that your phone?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I should have turned off.
There's occasionally this honk honk sound. It's honk. There it is.
It's Honk
Is that a honk?
Gooserman.
Yeah, it's Honk Gooserman.
It's the ghost of Honk Gooserman.
But yeah. So yeah, Jet Thunder's got 75,000 votes. That's pretty crazy.
What? Really?
That's good, right? Or is that what is that? I'm not
That's
sure.
really good.
Oh, someone shared Jet Thunder's election results. Yeah, you can really hear the bacon sizzling in the background here now. Yeah.
Okay, so here's a question. Federally, the senators are appointed. So what was he? Is there a provincial senate in Alberta?
Does anyone have an answer for that? I'm not sure.
We need. I think we need Dr. Murray Mandrake, political pundit, to weigh in on this one.
Here's some bad art. That's some what was that? What's it called? The kind of rug stitched art. It was really weird when we picked that one up. It did not look like anything, but you could only make out from a distance that it was like a boat on
Yeah.
a lake.
The mist like on touching you up.
Yeah, yeah. The framed.
Oh, and there's some like election results popping in the chat there.
Barutes.
Yeah, is that? I think that's I think we know another Barutis.
Yes.
Yeah.
Any?
Actually, you know what was quite slightly erotic is the next thing that happens.
Uh-oh.
In this. Oh no, not this one. No, it's kind
Are you sure it's not that one?
No, it's not that one.
No. Is it?
It's the guitar.
Oh, that's.
Spoiler alert. Sorry.
I thought you were gonna say the squirt gun.
Oh, the squirt gun's great. Spoiler alert.
Yeah. Oh.
I have a question for the audience.
Yeah, go ahead.
If anyone out there has watched this before, or like any of the previous years, do they have a particularly favorite object?
Oh, there's your guitar, Jeff.
Oh, sweet.
So this was your guitar?
This was my first bass guitar.
Hmm. So what is the difference between a bass and a guitar?
The number of strings and the gauge of strings, so the size of the strings, I guess.
Yes. I don't know. I'm adding questions. Someone says more lampshades. I don't know. Should we burn more
Thank you,
lampshades?
Wayne. That makes a lot of sense now. That is something we don't do here.
Can you repeat what Wayne put in the chat there?
There is an election for senators, but it's not really an election. The winner of the contest is recommended to the Prime Minister for appointment.
Interesting. Speaking of thunder, we usually burn some sort of like inspirational poster that's framed.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Wayne. We also liked the dishwasher burning. It was a fun little container for the Shit Fireplace last year.
Oh, hello, cat. Yeah, dishwasher works pretty well as like as a fireplace, and also like we just shut the lid, and then like threw it in the back of your truck, and you were like done with it.
Yeah.
So it's pretty handy. If you need to do like, you know, fireplace on the go, maybe just use your dishwasher. Did it ooze? Did the dishwasher ooze? We removed like all plastic from inside the dishwasher like
Yeah, we did, didn't we?
a few days beforehand. We did a good like we ripped out its innards.
This comes back to our previous naysayers from the swamp earlier, and it's a legitimate criticism, but we do try to take some plastic out of things if we can.
Yeah.
Because it can get pretty nasty.
Yeah. This object, this love object, was a big hit with a friend of ours, Darcy.
Sorry, I'm gonna figure out how to use that.
Honk honk. Darcy, whose Instagram handle is Love Act, really loved the love burning.
Oh.
Someone wants us to burn a giant container of cheese balls. Actually, that's a great idea. Those giant ones from like the bulk warehouse or the
Yeah.
wholesale warehouse.
Costco. We were just talking about Costco today.
Or I guess you can get them from Bass Pro Snack Zone. Oh, the
From
tiniest
where?
little Etch-a-Sketch.
Oh, yeah. You could get them at Cabela's. We don't have a Bass Pro shop in the
Yeah, we
general
don't.
because we're
We
like
have a lot of
budget
Bass Pro
brand in Calgary.
shop hats, but not. Have you ever petitioned any local TV stations to include the video during their holiday fireplace broadcast?
We did try to make a pitch to Netflix one
We did. Was that last year?
a couple of years ago. They had
Maybe a
like
couple
an
years ago.
open call.
Yeah, they had an open call for Canadian content, and we tried to shoehorn this into one of the categories, and then just got some sort of generic email. Oh, there's the squirt gun. Tell us about the squirt gun, Jeff.
This is probably my favorite moment, just because I've always wanted to shoot a flamethrower.
Right.
Yeah.
How do you like the sound effects for that?
Actually, pretty good. What did you use it for?
You know.
Is it like a soap dispenser?
Yeah, just like a I don't know. You just like Google squirt gun thing or something like that, and then you'll get some weird sound.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, effigies. You know, we haven't burned any effigies for Shit Fireplace, but the year that Stephen Harper was kicked out of office, I made an effigy of him, and we burnt it at the railway tracks.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it was very cathartic.
I was there.
Yeah. That was fun.
It was weird.
It was, yeah.
What did that mug say again? It said something about like coffee makes you go. It's like something on the toilet.
Coffee gives you the shits.
Yes. Oh. My cat is knocking things down. Someone's noted that the barn seems to be starting on fire. I think it is. There's a little bit of it's catching a bit there.
The little open section on the siding, once the flames got in there, it acted almost like a chimney, and it just you'll see the fire, and it just goes just follows all the way up the chimney so quickly.
Our coworker gave us this art from this is her mom's painting. That
Oh, so she didn't paint it.
Maybe
Okay.
from like one of those paint nights, I think.
Oh, we burned a COVID virus model last year, Jen.
Right. Yeah, that's true. Have you thought of making a mobile fire, perhaps in a trailer you could slowly tow around and solicit people door to door for donations?
That would be pretty cool.
That would be cool.
It would be maybe not the easiest thing to do, but.
Oh yeah, here the barn is going.
Oh
yeah. So then, right about now is the actual sound of the fire from the location that our friend who brought us to this spot on his farmland. He's also like a sound recorder, a Foley artist, and so this is some of his actual fire sound.
Yeah, he actually got to do some Foley for the Age of Empires video game.
Yeah.
And I think did a lot of it out of the phone.
We might be getting drowned out by this fire now.
It's actually Mick Foley, also known as Dude Love, Mankind.
Yeah. I think there's some major interest in us having a moving trailer that is on fire. That sounds dangerous, but we can look into it.
Fun.
We can definitely look into it.
We need to find like a someone that has a lot of money to fund our project. We have
Yeah.
lots of ideas.
I wonder if I should move our windows out of the way, or should we stay on screen?
Oh, this is good. Again, much fire safety. Can you elaborate?
I don't know what kind of fire
We did
no.
have a lot of, we had shovels and snow, and
Yeah.
we usually have some fire extinguishers on hand.
We did call it in too. We called it into the provincial fire call-in station. I don't know what a number of things.
Yeah. The interesting thing too was that like we tested the grass and stuff ahead of the fire. Like we tried burning some stuff and like it just like wouldn't go anywhere. And so even after this fire was done, it probably only like stretched like a foot away from the barn itself. Like it didn't really go anywhere.
Yeah, as soon as it hit the snow, it was dead in the water.
Yeah. Apparently you can burn it just about anything in Saskatchewan, but I'm not too sure about that. What do you think, Jeff?
Probably not. But Swampy Communications Network seems to think that we can, so
They're really burning up the chat there.
they've had a few swamp cocktails.
Someone says it does not look snowy in the video, but yeah, that's true. It does not look like it, but it's actually like kind of snow up to our calves or something like that.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
It was like there was quite a lot of snow, and there was like some recent snow, so it was quite.
It's interesting how it doesn't show up.
I know, it looks like it's like in the middle of like a barren, brown farm field.
I think, Wayne, we just said that there was a controlled burn going on, and then we had to give the legal land description, which was like 24 Northwest, Section 3, A, B, C.
Yeah, it was interesting. And then, yeah, we had to kind of call it in at the start and then call it in at the end.
Right,
Just to
correct.
kind of like be like, we started a fire.
Yeah,
and now we're done.
It's basically so that like people driving by, they're not like they don't call it in and say that there's a building on fire, because if they do, then the fire department knows that it's okay. It's just someone burning shit, so that they can think
because it's a common practice to get rid of some junk on the farmland, right? Through burning. Is that the case?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. This part was really great. Just like all of a sudden being able to see through the fire through to the background.
Yeah.
When we were in person, this was really quite captivating. It was like.
It was also like so hot we had to back up too.
Yeah, I didn't really notice how hot it was because I was focused on the camera, and our battery was also like approaching death. And so I was very concerned about the camera, and I was just kind of like looking at it and making sure things were going well. And then all of a sudden I was just like, maybe I should step back a bit because it was like just so hot.
This might have actually helped the battery life of the camera. It might have warmed up the battery fluid.
That's true, because the cold was kind of draining it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, in November of this year, I guess we'll be doing the next Shit Fireplace. We usually only like figure out what we're doing like a week before, so if anyone has any suggestions, let us know.
We should try to talk like the Mackenzie Art Gallery into helping us produce like our 10-year anniversary video.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing the 10-year one in 3 years. That's not too far away.
No, it's not. Oh, that's a great question. Have we ever? You know what? We should do that. One year I should cook a hot dog and then I should eat it.
No.
That'd be so gross.
No, we did marshmallows one year. We did marshmallow on or was that the first year, I think? Maybe.
That was the first year, yeah, but we didn't
Yeah.
eat the marshmallows.
No, they just got kind of like stuck on a can of sardines or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is number 6, Wayne.
Yeah.
Which I guess is a
Oh
lot.
yeah. So then, yeah. This year's will be the 7th in this coming December.
I
So
feel like
that's-
it's gonna be hard to top the shed burning.
yeah, this one right here, this moment right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think a car would do it.
Yeah, I think we could get. We can definitely top this. Or do we just retire after this? Is that? Do we just bring it to the ground?
I saw on the YouTube comments that someone was legitimately afraid about what might come in. I think that was Devin, who used to work at the library.
Oh yeah, like on the actual video from like, yeah.
Yeah, sorry, yeah. Our OG
Sorry.
video.
Yeah, Devin's a big fan.
Maybe we should come do it in Calgary one year. Does anyone have any?
What would be a good place in Calgary to do Shit Fireplace?
Yeah, Jen, you probably know some good places where films get shot, where you can do silly things like this. You guys do have a great yard, actually. It would totally be big enough.
Oh man.
Just okay, so funny thing about the Saddle Dome in Regina, the Saddle Dome equivalent, which is called not Taylor Field anymore. I don't even know what it's called, but they would put fuel log on the big screens over the Christmas break. And they had to actually stop putting the videos on because too many people were calling the fire department and saying that the stadium was on fire.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's a. I don't think it was a wise idea to put a giant fire video on your giant video screen at nights when nothing was going on. that was an interesting choice.
Is the Saddle Dome getting demolished?
Is the Saddle Dome it's still like an active facility, or what's up with it?
Where the Stomps play?
Is that football?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, let's burn it.
So
Maybe
is
we
the
could get like a smaller version of it. We could just get someone to make a copy.
oh, that would be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, like a concrete version of the saddle dome, like a small concrete version, would actually like be quite fire pit shaped.
Right, right. It'd just be a natural fire pit.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we'll just might have to do that. Oh, you guys are having the same drama that we had like 4 years ago.
Oh, jeez.
Is the drama like regarding like how much is the city gonna pay?
Is yours roof ready? Does yours have a roof? Will it have a roof? Do they have a plan for a roof?
Right, that was the drama for ours.
Yeah.
It doesn't have a roof, but it's roof ready.
Yeah.
If for some reason the city
like-
magically comes up with $100
Okay.
million.
So like, also like, say like they're like, yeah, we're gonna put a roof on it. Like, I always kind of picture like some like helicopters coming in, and they just like carrying this giant roof, and then they just like slowly drop it on top. Is that how they would do it?
No, that's not. But that would be amazing if that was how they did it.
Yeah. That's how I would want my roof, you know,
Yeah.
ordered in.
We were discussing today at work, Eric, the machine that like is going to Greenland. They have to
Yeah.
figure out how to get it there, and
Yeah.
it'll fit on like one of those Hercules U.S. Airplanes,
Okay.
U.S. which are like those really giant
Yep.
airplanes.
Yep.
And Monty actually like measured the road near the shop to see if it would be long enough for one of those to land there. But unfortunately,
Okay.
which would have been so crazy.
Can like an airplane just land anywhere? Like if they're
I think
able to,
so.
they're
Like
allowed
it
to?
could land on a grid road.
Right.
Pizza.
Wow. Is that stone oven roasted artisanal pizza?
No, it's Red Swan.
Red Swamp.
Red Swamp.
Swampsa. Got some swampsa on the go. So back. I just want to say something about the video that we are currently watching. Usually we do like the full like hour for fireplace videos, and usually there's like an item that burns almost every like 2 minutes. But this year, because of our like battery life on our camera, we really like accelerated the items into the first like 30 some minutes or 40 some minutes. So the last like 20 minutes is just like this like static shot of the barn burning, and I really like that it kind of like created this kind of like two sides to the video. There's like the lead up part and like the focused barn burning part.
What's the thing after the climax called?
After the what?
The denouement. There is a really big denouement.
There's a big denouement to our video.
Yeah.
Like this is the denouement.
This is where you really get to contemplate.
Yeah. Existence.
Yeah.
I'm just like amazed at this one beam. This beam that's going from the left to the right there is like it's
I know.
stood up for so long.
It's really amazing. Actually, I don't understand how.
There was so
It is
many
really
nails. Do you remember like
Yeah.
like there was just like a million nails in all the wood. Like everything in this barn shed thing was just held together with like like every square inch was like nails into it to hold it.
Yeah, the beam is really. I don't know. It's hanging in there. That's the earth hanging in there.
Yeah, just put a cat on there and just like hanging in there.
Yes.
Hanging
Yes.
That would be the internet drama right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that would be a good idea, Jim. That could have worked. It was so hot I couldn't go near it, but yeah, slingshot and something.
Or like getting one of those like t-shirt guns,
Ah!
you know, and just like kind of like launching it into the.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
A t-shirt doused in kerosene.
Or what's that medieval launcher?
Catapult.
No, it's got a better name.
Trebuchet. Trebuchet.
Trebuchet, yes.
Chevy Chase?
Chevy Chase.
Let's put Chevy Chase in there.
We'll trebuchet a Chevy Chase.
Oh man, yes, yes.
Or a potato gun. Apparently it's something.
Oh, I made one of those in high school.
That was a big thing, like I feel like everyone was making a potato gun like 20 years ago. Why was that? Was there like some high school teacher that was just like
It's like sort of when the anarchist cookbook was like floating around on mid or late 90s internet.
Interesting.
I just saw someone was arrested in Weyburn for 3D printing handguns.
Yeah. Oh, there it goes the wall. Goodbye, wall.
It was popped off from the 90s. Oh, that's a good idea, Wayne. Maybe we could collaborate with Bafard Foundries.
We get some like cool silver spaceman heat resistant workwear.
Franz would have access to some.
Yeah, that'd look great. You'd look great in that, Jeff.
It would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. We should burn a piano.
Oh yeah, for sure.
With a dog?
What if we got like one of those like player pianos? You know, like that like you can like it like plays itself.
Yeah, that would be incredible.
And then like
hello my baby, hello my honey, hello my young girl.
Yeah. And have that just like slowly going into the fire. That'd be great.
That would be cool. Well, I can't believe that piece is still hanging on.
I know, it really sticks out.
Yeah.
Sticks through. It really holds on.
It's like a soldier in some sort of war that's just like haggard and is just somehow still there.
Yeah.
Oh. We should watch that one.
Wow. Apparently there's a performance by a musician, Japanese musician, who wears a full fire-resistant suit while playing a burning piano on a beach.
Maybe we could meme that. Beam could be a meme, Eric.
A beaming.
A beam.
Be the beam you want to see, is what the newsroom says. Yeah. What's your plan after this, Jeff? After this beam falls?
I'm gonna eat the pizza that's sitting beside me. I don't want to eat in front of everyone else.
You don't want to slowly. Oh! The beam just went.
Oh, it finally went.
Oh. I think you gotta.
Oh wait.
We should
You
toast.
guys have a lag.
Toast to the beam.
Spoiler.
Oh, there goes the wall.
It's coming.
Cheers to the wall and the beam.
Oh.
Yeah, we set up in a good spot for this. Yeah, the fact that these kind of two beams were like end up staying up for so long is like
Yeah, it's
pretty
really
great.
great. And it just frames it so nicely too.
Yeah, yeah. And you can nicely see the landscape in the background now.
Yeah.
The farmer guy that we were with, whose land we were on, he was saying a lot about like the different like little pockets of trees and stuff like that around the area. Do you remember what he was talking about? He was like talking about the deer, like the white-tailed deer or something like that, and like they've got like little spots where they
Yeah, there's a lot of like aspen bluffs out there, and there's a lot of white-tailed deer and mule deer in the smaller bluffs, but then there was a bigger bluff you can kind of see in the background, and it was big enough to house like quite a large herd of elk, like maybe 50 strong.
Right, right. I think this video is almost done.
It's good.
Do we just we might want to say our goodbyes, Jeff.
Yeah, aspen bluffs. Yeah, thanks for sticking around with us in the denouement of the hibernation station.
The denouement. It sounds like a marriage thing.
It is a weird word, isn't it?
The denouement?
Denouement.
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 Yeah, this was great. Actually, the whole night was really quite a fun trip.
Yeah, nice work, our hibernation station friends.
Yeah, yeah. Thanks for bringing us all together.
Yeah, I like this project.
Oh, the video's done.
Alright, done here. Yeah, that's right. Shucks.
No.
I think I don't know what happens now, but we're done. We're done
Let's
chatting about our video.
unshare our video.
Okay, bye, Jeff.
Bye, Eric.
Bye.
Nice work.
We're ending broadcast.